Hey there, fellow builders and tech enthusiasts. Welcome to an exciting new chapter in the world of technology. Remember when remote-controlled toys were the coolest thing ever? Those little cars and helicopters brought so much joy and excitement. Now imagine those toys with a serious upgrade. Welcome to the world of drones. These aren't just toys. They're sophisticated flying machines. These flying machines are everywhere. From parks to cityscapes, drones are becoming a common sight. They deliver packages, film incredible videos, and even help farmers monitor crops. The possibilities are endless with these versatile devices. But here's the best part. You don't have to buy a drone to join the fun. You can dive into the world of drones by building your own. You can build your own. It's a fantastic way to learn and engage with technology on a deeper level. Imagine the satisfaction of seeing something you built soar through the sky. It's a rewarding experience that combines creativity and technical skills. Plus, building your own drone means understanding how it works. You're not just a pilot, you're an engineer. You'll gain insights into aerodynamics, electronics, and programming. Building a drone might seem intimidating, but trust me, it's easier than you think. With the right guidance and resources, anyone can do it. With a little patience, the right parts, and some good old-fashioned tinkering, you'll have your very own custom-built drone in no time. It's a journey of discovery and innovation. So are you ready to take this journey with me? Let's get started. Together, we'll explore the fascinating world of drones and unlock their full potential. Building things from scratch is in our DNA. It's about understanding how things work, getting your hands dirty, and the incredible feeling of accomplishment when you see your creation come to life. Remember building model airplanes as kids? This is like that, but way cooler because your creation actually flies. We're going to build a basic quadcopter drone, the kind with 4 propellers. Don't worry, I'll guide you through every step. We'll choose the right parts together, learn how to assemble them, and even talk about how to fly your creation safely and responsibly. This isn't just about following instructions, it's about understanding the why behind every step. We'll learn about things like lift, thrust, and the magic of electronics that make it all possible. Ready to unleash your inner engineer? Get ready for some serious building fun. Every great build starts with a solid foundation. For a drone, that foundation is the frame. Think of it as the drone's skeleton. It holds all the components together. Frames come in different materials like plastic, carbon fiber, and even wood. For beginners, I recommend a simple, durable plastic frame. It's lightweight, easy to work with, and can take a few bumps while you're learning to fly. Plus, they're usually more affordable. You can find great frames online or at your local hobby shop. When choosing a frame, size matters. Smaller frames are more agile and fun for zipping around, while larger frames offer more stability, especially if you plan on adding a camera later. Think about where you'll be flying and choose a size that feels right for you. Remember, the frame is the backbone of your drone, so choose wisely. Now that we have our frame, let's give our drone some muscle. The motors and propellers. These are the components that make your drone take flight. The motors spin the propellers, creating the lift needed to get your drone off the ground. Motors come in different sizes and power ratings, often referred to as kV. Higher kV means faster motor speed but less power, while lower kV means more power but slower speed. For a beginner drone, I recommend motors with a kV rating between 800 and 1200. Propellers also come in different sizes and designs. Larger propellers generate more lift, but require more powerful motors. For our beginner drones, start with propellers that are recommended for your chosen motor size. Don't worry, we'll talk more about finding the right parts later. Section 5, Step 3, the drone's brain, flight controller. This is where the magic happens, where all the complex calculations and decisions are made to keep your drone flying smoothly. Time to add some brains to our build. The flight controller is the heart and soul of your drone, the central hub that ensures everything works in perfect harmony. The flight controller is like the drone's nervous system. It receives information from the sensors and controls the motors to keep your drone stable in the air. It processes data from the gyroscope, accelerometer, and other sensors to make real-time adjustments. Choosing the right flight controller can seem complicated, but there are many great options for beginners. Some models are designed specifically to be user-friendly, making the setup process much easier. Look for one that is user-friendly and comes with clear instructions. A good manual can make a world of difference, guiding you through each step of the installation and setup process. Most flight controllers these days are pretty advanced and offer features like altitude hold and GPS, which can be super helpful for beginners. These features can make flying your drone much easier and more enjoyable. Think of the flight controller as the conductor of an orchestra. Just like a conductor ensures all the musicians play in sync, the flight controller ensures all the drone's components work together seamlessly. It takes input from all the instruments or sensors and makes sure they're working together in harmony to create beautiful music, a stable flying drone. This coordination is crucial for smooth and responsive flight. Don't worry, we'll talk more about setting up the flight controller later. We'll cover everything from connecting the hardware to configuring the software, ensuring your drone is ready for its first flight. Section 6, Step 4, your control center, transmitter and receiver. Now that our drone has a brain, we need a way to communicate with it. This is crucial because without communication, the drone is just a fancy paperweight. That's where the transmitter and receiver come in. They act as the bridge between you and your drone, enabling seamless interaction. The transmitter is what you hold in your hands to control the drone. It's equipped with joysticks and buttons that send your commands. And the receiver is mounted on the drone itself. It interprets the signals from the transmitter and makes the drone respond accordingly. Think of it like a walkie-talkie system for your drone. The transmitter sends out signals and the receiver picks them up. You use the transmitter to send signals to the receiver on the drone, telling it to go up, down, left, right, or perform flips and rolls. It's all in your hands. This gives you full control over the drone's movements. Transmitters come in different shapes and sizes with varying features. Some are simple, while others are packed with advanced options. As a beginner, look for a transmitter that feels comfortable in your hands and has all the basic controls you need. Comfort and ease of use are key. Most importantly, make sure the transmitter and receiver are compatible with your chosen flight controller. This ensures smooth operation and prevents any technical issues. Section 7, Step 5, the heart of your drone, battery and power. Just like our bodies need energy, our drone needs power to fly. The battery is the powerhouse of your drone, providing the juice to run all those motors and electronics. Drone batteries come in different voltages and capacities, measured in milliampere hours or mAh. Higher mAh means longer flight times. For a beginner drone, I recommend a battery with a capacity of at least 1500 mAh. Remember, safety first. Always use batteries specifically designed for drones and your chosen voltage. Never overcharge your batteries and always dispose of them properly. We'll talk more about battery safety later. Section 8, Step 6, putting it all together, assembly time. Now comes the exciting part, putting all the pieces together. This is where your drone starts to take shape. Most drone kits come with detailed instructions, but don't be afraid to refer to online resources or videos if you get stuck. Start by mounting the motors to the frame. Next, attach the propellers to the motors, making sure to match the correct rotation. Then, carefully install the flight controller, receiver, and battery. Secure all the wiring with zip ties to keep things neat and organized. Remember, patience is key during assembly. Take your time, double-check your connections, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. The more care you take during assembly, the better your drone will fly. Section 9, Step 7, setting up the brain, flight controller configuration. Our drone is built, but it's not ready to fly just yet. We need to configure the flight controller. That's like installing the software that tells the brain how to operate. Most flight controllers come with software that you can install on your computer. This software allows you to calibrate the sensors, set up the radio receiver, and fine-tune the flight characteristics of your drone. Don't let the technical terms scare you. The software usually has helpful wizards and guides to walk you through the process. You'll be amazed at how much control you have over your drone's behavior. You can adjust everything from the sensitivity of the controls to the speed of the motors. Section 10, taking flight, your first time in the air. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to fly your drone. But before you do, find a safe, open area, away from people, buildings, and power lines. A large, grassy field is ideal for your first few flights. Start by practicing simple maneuvers like taking off, hovering, and landing. Get a feel for the controls and how your drone responds to your commands. Remember, practice makes perfect. As you gain confidence, you can start experimenting with more advanced maneuvers like turns, flips, and even flying in different directions. Flying a drone is an incredibly rewarding experience. It's like having a bird's-eye view of the world. But remember, safety comes first. Always fly responsibly and be aware of your surroundings. Section 11, Safety First, Last, and Always. Building and flying a drone is a ton of fun, but it's crucial to remember that safety is paramount. Always follow local regulations and guidelines for drone operation. Never fly your drone near airports or in restricted airspace. Respect people's privacy and avoid flying over private property without permission. Treat your drone with care, and always inspect it for any damage before and after each flight. Regularly check the condition of your batteries and never fly with damaged or swollen batteries. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. By flying safely and responsibly, you'll ensure that everyone can enjoy the amazing world of drones. Happy flying!